Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another Master of Hoppets on the Road video, and today I'm joined by none other than Simon, Real Craft Beer.
How are we doing?
So Simon and I, we're on the road. We're at Brewskival in Helsingborg in Sweden. We met up yesterday in Copenhagen.
Yep.
Had a great day touring around Copenhagen, trying great beer, some great food. And today we're at Brewskival, and we're going to be here tomorrow as well, and we're just going to try amazing beers.
Absolutely. Amazing beer we're going to try.
This is the first time here at Brewskival, and this is the first time I'm here. But there's some breweries here that I think will be fun to introduce to Simon. Like the one we're starting out with.
Angry Chair!
Yes. What was this one called again?
You carry on talking, I won't get it.
Yeah, so it's an Imperial Stout, Arithmetic something. It's made with cinnamon pecans, chocolate, and marshmallows. We start with Florida pastry water, first beer.
Basic Arithmetic.
Yes, there we go. 11.5%?
10.5% ABV. A pastry stout with pecan,
cinnamon, marshmallow, chocolate.
Cacao nibs, and yeah, absolutely terrific.
It smells amazing. I mean, this is so deep chocolatey and cinnamon-like.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. As you see, we already
amazing.
had some.
The smell is terrific.
This reminds me of going to MBCC because these breweries are also there pouring all this amazing stuff. So chocolatey.
Chocolate, coffee, caramel, as I always seem to say in these beers, but the mouthfeel for me, the mouthfeel is
exceptional.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
Super rich and creamy. You have that nice cinnamon, almost like cinnamon roll mixed with chocolate cake flavor.
Yeah, absolutely.
So since it's a festival, I don't do the whole 100 scale, I just do thumbs. So for me, this is 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up beer. Bina, it's a pleasure jumping on your channel.
Yeah. Check him out. You know him already.
Yeah,
guys.
we're going to drink loads of beer.
We're going to have a good time.
Yeah, we're here for the good time. The good time.
Cheers.
First beer, not a bad one for 10.5, is it, eh?
I know.
Go big or go home.
Completely agree. Cheers. Okay, guys, so we moved on. Both Brett and I got some beers, and Simon should be here somewhere, I think. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
We're drinking some Imperial Stout. We're on the Stout wagon.
Yeah, a lot of stouts.
And we're having Central Waters? No, sorry. Hidden Springs, and this is their, what's it called? Black Aggie.
Double barrel aged.
Which their peanut butter, marshmallow, Imperial Stout, and bourbon and rum barrels on 13?
Rye whiskey barrels.
Rye whiskey, oh, he said bourbon.
Bourbon and rye whiskey.
But this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible aroma. It really is.
It's like peanut buttery, chocolatey, but mostly like big chocolate. And then loads of barrel, loads of sweet, fudgy bourbon, rye whiskey,
yeah, you sense the rye kicking in the aftertaste, I think.
And then the rum brings in a little bit of a molasses kind of sweetness and also some coconut and whatnot. Fabulous.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Chocolate, coffee, caramel. We had the head brewer over. He's had to go back now. But
very nice chap.
Lovely guy. We were talking about like opening the sump on the bottom of an engine and letting all that thick oil out of the used car.
So thick.
Yeah.
So thick, like bus oil or something.
For me, this is 2 thumbs up. I think it's outstanding.
Absolutely incredible.
And what do you have?
I have Kentuckley in this glass.
Kentucky is also
and I have Summagick from Three Sons and Voodoo in this glass.
Wow, Summagick. Wow. That's the bourbon barrel aged vanilla Imperial Stout?
Yeah, it's kind of a blend of recipes of Summation from Three Sons.
Which is vanilla, right?
Yeah, chocolate, I don't remember. Like chocolate, vanilla, Imperial Stout. Mostly chocolate, I think. And then, of course,
the Black Magic.
Black Magic base barrel aged.
From Voodoo, yeah.
I haven't tasted this one yet, but that Kentucky is just amazing. We reviewed it.
Yeah. Simon said Kentucky.
Yeah, it's really good. You gotta try it. It's here, yeah?
It's right there in the glass if you want to have a sip.
No, get in. I've reviewed it.
I actually think Kentucky is as good as maybe Black Aggie. It's not as thick, but the flavor.
So much coffee.
Yeah.
Wow. They have Kentucky Reserve, which is double barrel aged.
Wow.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
They have that eventually.
Later. Okay. I haven't tasted this one yet, but you can have the premiere if you want.
Oh, yes.
It's a bit cold still, but...
Whoa, there's so much boozy whiskey on this, like crazy.
That is Voodoo style, I think.
Smell that, like so much like straight whiskey.
Whoa. Rye and like earthiness, yeah?
Yeah, but and also vanilla. Bloody delicious though. it's more of a roasty Imperial Stout and
Yeah,
spicy, whereas this, you know, it's like crazy and sweet.
Yeah.
But great barrel character, loads of vanilla.
It's still a bit cold, so I think it's more harsh than it probably is within 10 minutes. But oh yeah, this is Voodoo's style.
It's awesome.
Amazing.
I would say 2 thumbs up for all of them, pretty much.
2 thumbs up.
Damn.
Amazing.
And they're quite
Amazing,
different.
amazing.
They are very different beers.
But this one has the biggest barrel character, no doubt.
It's amazing stuff.
So
And the sun's come out. I can handle the sun now, Peter.
That's good.
Finally, I finally stopped becoming a vampire.
This is your kind of suntan lotion.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Big
rub it-
Stout.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, yeah.
Pour it over your face.
No.
He already did on his
Can't
hands when a wasp landed on it. He
Yeah,
just
I
took
threw
one.
it everywhere, yeah.
But cheers, guys.
That'd be something they do in the 1970s, wouldn't it? Do something like that. Well, not this day and age. Cheers.
Okay, guys, another beer. This is from Other Half. This is Hello Gentlemen and Will Imperial Stout 15.5% with chocolate, cocoa nibs, vanilla, macaroons, and caramel sauce.
And almonds.
And almonds.
Yeah.
So everything. And you had something in your glass, but we
I had
accidentally just finished it because it was so good.
Yeah.
But it was
It was Festivus in June from J. Wakefield, which is a double IPA with peaches.
yeah,
So not bad.
and it was amazing. It was like a peach orange creamsicle in beer form.
Yeah, literally orange sorbet with vanilla in less viscous form. So
Hello Gentlemen and Will is okay. I mean, I'd say like that's 1.5 thumbs up, whereas that is 2.
Yeah.
It's a little bit too boozy. Otherwise, it's got lots of chocolate flavor, and there's like this caramel fudginess, but man, it's too much alcohol for me.
It has a slight burning when it goes down.
It warms when it goes down.
Yeah.
But I see Brett just arrived and brought some.
Let's sneak in. This is Hopeful Monster from Speciation. And it's like a forest berry sour that's been barrel aged. I haven't tasted it yet, but it smells really good, I tell you.
What you say is in there? It's
I think it was like blackberry. Forest
like
berry, that's like blackberry.
Yeah, I think it was just only blackberry, but I'm not completely sure.
give it a taste. And it was from who?
Oh my god, that's really good.
From who?
Speciation.
Can we do a switch? I want to try that.
That is like freshly, like if you bite into fresh berries, but then with like a
Fresh,
like
sour-
red winey finish.
It's like fresh, sour forest berries, forest fruit. A little bit of wine character as well.
Yeah, like red wine in the finish.
That's exceptionally nice and really refreshing. That's like 2 thumbs up. That's awesome. That's great. Yeah, 2 thumbs up. You agree? Okay, well, I think we're gonna move on and try some more stuff.
It's gotta be barrel aged.
It is barrel.
Yeah, it is wine barrel
Yeah.
aged. It's amazing. I just want to say hi here because this is the person who invited us. So,
Okay.
cheers!
Cheers.
Hello, YouTubers,
Beer tubers.
beer tubers, whatever you want to call it. We have a couple of beers at Brewskival 2019. I have the Omnipolloscope number 2.
And this is Voodoo's Grande Negro Papi.
Grande Negro Voodoo Papi.
Grande Negro
Aged
Voodoo Papi.
in red wine barrels.
From California.
Yeah, Cabernet.
Yeah.
And this is like a big blend of all kinds of barrels, like mead and
Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
and-
And, yeah.
It's really hard to keep track of those
Yeah.
Omnipollo beers.
Yeah, Syrah, the red wine grape barrel. Yeah. I don't think there's much else. This is 15%.
And this is 12.1, I think.
Around that. Yeah.
Big pepper note on this one, actually.
Yeah. This one really smells like a blend of barrel-aged mead and barley wine. I would say.
That doesn't sound half bad.
No, it's like it really has that cherry cordial kind of mead thing, blended in with a lot of like like dried fruit and like a toasty barley wine-ish thing. Lots of bourbon barrel.
I'd say this one is primarily pepper, like maybe like green pepper, and then it has also quite a huge like oak red wine is barrel character.
Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah. Cheers. This is quite spicy.
Yeah.
Actually, much more so than I expected.
Yeah. This one has like a big, like a also not like spicy as in chili, but like a peppery, like a peppery generic spice thing about it in the finish. But up front, it's a lot of like a meaty, like a cherry vanilla kind of thing. It kind of blends into the barley wine and maybe like a bit of like a bourbon barrel touch.
I'd say this one has like the. It's strange to say like the fruit character of a chili.
Yeah.
Just when it hits your tongue, and then it goes over into this roasty / spicy aftertaste. I'd say, in my opinion, maybe a bit too much spice to be really good. I'd say it's the level where it kind of dulls out the barrel aging, and I'd say that's a shame.
Okay. I think this one is actually really good. It's probably not my favorite barley wine. It has like stout-ish components to it, like, but it's also like a black barley wine. I'll probably give it like a small 2 thumbs up.
Okay.
It's really nice and a different kind of take on a barley wine.
Yeah.
That is very tasty.
I think I'm gonna go with 1.5 on this one.
Yeah.
Maybe a tad lower.
Okay.
1.3.
Well,
so cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, guys, we're back. Simon is out running around, and I was out running around, and now we have like a station where we go back to review. But Andreas, he's worked at Omnipollo for a while. He's doing a lot of beer things in Copenhagen. He has his own brewery now with a friend of his, and the sun just gets right in my face. So we scoot a little bit to the side. That's better. Called Strange Weather Ales, or Strange Weather, and they're doing different things. This is one of their experimental beers. And they have a series where they do the experimental beers, but the beers are brewed contracts on Omnipollo. And this one is called, it's an experimental series called Scrutiny series. And this is volume 1, which is a kettle sour with raspberry and basil.
Yep. And I have 2
Fred's partying!
I have Pulp from Civil Society, a wheat style IPA. And the EQ, oh my god, I can't remember. Like a guava sour from Proclamation. Yeah.
This smells so nice. It's got like this really jammy raspberry with just like a kiss of basil.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like when you
basil.
do sorbets with a little bit of basil, like a raspberry basil sorbet.
Yeah.
It smells so refreshing.
Sorry, it's called EZ Mode, this one, from Proclamation.
Oh. This is so refreshing. It's like, and it's not too sour either. It's like super jammy raspberry, nice medium sourness, and then you get like this nice hint of basil, and also a very nice mouthfeel, quite silky.
Yeah. This one, it's quite simple. It's like passion fruity guava, medium like sourness, maybe a bit of like a slight salinity. Quite simple, like 1.5 thumb, maybe.
I think 2 thumbs for this. I really dig this.
Yeah,
try it.
Let's switch.
It's really refreshing. It's just like that slight hint of basil. It just works so well together.
I think so, yeah. Oh, judging from the aroma.
Oh, this is also quite nice. I kind of like it. I think that works, and it's so refreshing also because it's not super sour.
It's actually quite similar to
it's
that
the same
one.
ballpark,
like,
but
like
just
the
different
base,
flavors.
Yeah, it's like you could fool me, into this being the same.
The only beef. Fuck. And now it's on your hands.
No, it's on the pool.
Don't drop my camera. The only beef we have about Brewskival is the fucking wasps. They're everywhere. Where is it now?
We were being completely attacked.
It actually sat down on you? Did it sting?
Yeah, it sat on my hand.
Did it sting you?
No, I just think
This makes for fun videos. Wasp
I
attack.
got it off. The last one we have is Pulp from Soul Society. It has like massive amounts of lime and orange peel, along with like a very fluffy kind of mouthfeel. Like a New England like yeast.
A little bit green?
Yeah, I see that. Like,
I'll say 1.5, 1.5, but 2 for this. I really like the combo of raspberry and basil.
yeah, I think I agree.
So cheers, we're gonna try and find Simon. Hopefully he's not passed out somewhere. Cheers. Okay guys, so I just dragged some brewery people along from Pipeworks because I wanted these guys to be in the video because, you know, Pipeworks makes some pretty amazing beer out of Chicago, and I've been drinking their stuff for quite a while, doing some blogs about it. So I'm here with Scott.
Yes, sir.
And Joe. Nice to meet you guys. So you brew.
I brew.
And you?
I wear mini hats.
Mini hat guy.
Yeah.
So what kind of things do you do around the brewery? All kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I've done pretty much every job in the building.
Filling, brewing.
Yeah. Building parts of the brewery.
Oh wow, that's a lot of different things.
Yeah. Joe says
Jack of all trades, or Joe of all trades.
We oftentimes find him being the hero of the day to fix the problem that occurred unexpectedly.
Ah, okay. Well, it's great to have someone like that, because you know, in a brewery, often things malfunction.
Oh, every day.
And then you need someone who knows how to fix things. Especially when you're a brewer and you don't know how to brew beer.
That's all I know. Yeah.
So so you guys from Pipeworks, you've been with the company for quite a while, right?
Yeah. Both of us, yes.
for almost 7 years.
7 years for him, and I've been there since the beginning. It's a long time.
So can you tell us a little bit about Pipeworks? What do you guys do? What beers and whatnot?
You know, Pipeworks so we've been around since 2012. It's been a crazy roller coaster of different beers, different styles, trying new things, meeting new people, collabs, everything you can imagine in terms of what we want to do, what we've tried to do. And that's the fun of it. That's why we're in the industries, because why just get in there and just make a single couple of beers? So we're having fun with it.
That's great. Beer is also about fun. Sometimes people take beer very seriously, but in the end of the day, it's about fun as well.
Absolutely. That's why we're here.
Yeah. So, a long time. What are you guys pouring today? What's some of the stuff you've been going on at the festival?
Well, we started with Ninja vs. Unicorn, one of
A
our
classic.
flagship beers. Yeah, double IPA. And then we also were pouring our Pilsner, and both just ran out actually.
And we got the last pours.
The last pours of Pilsner, too.
So can you tell us a little bit about the beer?
It's a classic Czech style Pils, definitely on the hoppy, crisp side. Quite a bit of sauce going into this beer. But not hoppy in the sense of usually people drinking IPA think of hoppy, fruity, floral. This has got that classic style character.
The spiciness.
Noble.
I just spice. Yes, noble. I'll just put it out there right now. I was quite surprised. It's always fun to try lagers from craft breweries because it's a very hard style to brew. This is fucking great.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, it's
Super clean. What temperature do you ferment this at?
53 degrees.
Which is 11 3/4 degrees.
Quite cold.
Oh,
Celsius.
sorry.
Yeah.
Or no, 2/3. 11 2/3 degrees Celsius.
But yeah, where we set the recipe, Joe nailed it with the recipe originally, and it just came out exactly the way we wanted it. I would like to say we lucked out, but we also
Did a lot of work.
did a lot of work
Make this how we want.
beforehand. Yeah, to make it happen. So we're very happy.
I also really noticed one thing. It's got a very slick mouthfeel. How strong is this? 5%? Yeah, it's very silky actually. And you get some dryness as well, leaving you to go in for another sip. And as you guys said, that classic sauce profile, that nice spicy kind of peppery flavor.
Oh yeah, I mean between the Bohemian 4 malted Pils that we use for the malt and then the Saz, I mean two ingredients are just ready to show there. You just let it do its work.
And that's something too. We did our due diligence, and it's all the ingredients are from the old world. It's all like Bayerman malts, all Czech sauce, all the real deal. It's not an American interpretation of
Yeah, it was like lightly dry hop with mosaic.
Yeah, it's like no, this is classic, traditional.
And I'll be honest, that's also what I prefer with, like, if I want a lager, I want the classic interpretation, but done well. With like either, for me, my personal favorite is the North German styles, because they have that sing of the like bitter hop bite on the end, maybe the bit more bitter of the Pilsners, but this is like really great Czech beer. And it's impressive because I've only had IPAs and stouts, which you do very well.
Thank you.
But it turns out you guys can also knock out a pretty damn good Pils. It's really refreshing.
Drink to that.
And I will say also, this is so refreshing on all the pastry beers we have this year. It's nice to go back to something like this. And I think there's a renaissance for the style a little bit. Would you guys agree?
Absolutely. I feel like everybody's trying to do everything under the sun, and at the end of the day, what does everybody want to drink? Pilsner, lager, cold, refreshing Pilsner, lager, and here we are. That's what we try to do.
Just walking around, you heard people talking about, you have a lager on tap. A brewery from Sweden that's here called Owo also makes some great lagers. And they were at booth some of the brewers talking about, are you pouring lagers? I think it's getting a comeback, and I hope so, because it's a style that's been shat on because of macro beer, but really deserves some props because
And also, it's like when we look at it, those macro lagers, that's the most consumed beer style in the world. And doing it from maybe a more thoughtful interpretation where you're trying to build a beer that's delicious and lagered, it's a little bit different than just adjunct cheap macro lager.
Yeah, and rice.
And in the Midwest, where we brew is like Miller, Anheuser-Busch.
Milwaukee's
that's like
best.
a stronghold of those types of beer. So if we could do our part to bring a classic traditional lager and kind of
Or at least our interpretation, which is old world.
Yeah. But it's great. This would be a great go-to beer to have.
it is our go-to beer.
I imagine this is what you guys drink after a long day of work and not one of your IPAs.
Absolutely. It's always lager. Yeah.
So refreshing. Well, thanks so much for being in the video, guys. A great lager. If you guys get a chance to try Pipeworks, you should be able to, because these guys get stuff over here in once in a while. I mean, you've had quite a lot of stuff coming over the last few years. Both cans and bottles.
We're brewing as fast and hard as we can, so.
And we love it over here in Helsingborg, and want to keep sending beers.
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, thanks a ton for being in the video. Stay tuned for more footage from Brewskival, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hello, beer tubers. Back again at the Brewskival with the two Imperial Stouts.
Yeah, it's kind of getting the theme of this festival, right?
Yeah, but I think from now on we have to maybe cut a bit down on it.
Yeah, but we've said that for the last 4.
Yeah,
So beers.
no more Imperial Stouts, and then
Yeah,
you end up drinking it anyway.
always wind up going.
But we have two pretty interesting ones. We have Three Sons, Small Kombat, which I think maybe Peter talked about at the MBCC or reviewed. And we have the Sincerely Sorry
From Angerchair.
and they're both pastry stouts. This one is bourbon barrel aged, whereas the Angerchair one is like straight up pastry stout with
Straight up.
with marshmallows, both of them. And I think it's like vanilla, and one of them is cacao, and the other one is
Marshmallows.
yes,
That's marshmallows, right?
marshmallows in both of them.
Ah, okay.
But this one definitely has quite a big barrel character in the aroma, along with a lot of like s'mores, marshmallowy, crackery.
Bonfire.
Yeah.
I'd say this one is this is like a caramel, yes, but also like a generic sweetness, like milk chocolate, caramel, honey. So
and they're both quite sweet. It makes sense.
yeah, it is pastry stouts.
Let's try them. This one is just so damn thick. I don't think it's quite what I remember from trying it the first time, but it's still really fucking good.
So first time was MBCC, right?
Yeah, not this year, but last year.
Yeah.
And I remember it as being a bit more, maybe a bit more adjunct heavy.
Yeah.
Whereas this batch of vintage is a bit more barrel focused and it's a bit more balanced. But it's really good. I actually like it maybe better this way. You definitely get a lot of sweetness from the marshmallowy vanilla kind of thing, and then it goes into like a slightly minerally bourbon-ish finish.
Yeah.
And yeah, super sludgy, very thick.
This one has like marshmallow just when it hits your tongue, also along with some vanilla, some chocolate. But I say again, for me, it's this generic sweetness, which is kind of not defined, as to say in any way.
I think it contains lactose also.
Yeah, maybe. But even though it contains lactose, I'd say the mouthfeel is a bit lacking. It's not like super sludgy.
It's kind of like an oily mouthfeel, but it's not like crazy thick. It's just like a lighter side of full oily, viscous mouthfeel. But I still think this is definitely a 2 thumbs up.
So spoilers, we have tried them before. Yeah. Or I tasted them before this video, so I'd say 2 thumbs up and 1.5 thumbs up for this one.
I'll go 2 thumbs up on both. I think they're excellent for what they are.
Yeah.
True to the style. It sounds very good for the style.
So we'll definitely get some more beers and see you in a later review. Cheers.
Okay, guys. So you might know this dude, Christian Skodal Andersen, beer here fame. You're one. I guess I would actually call you the old guard now of the beer in Denmark. You've been around for how many years now with brewing? We started with Wagon
back in 03 actually. So
03.
it's been a while.
Yeah. And well, now you did a lot of contract brewing for how many years?
Well, I started in 08 with the beer here. I started contract brewing at the Grove, same place as Omnipollo and Michaela and Tool and so on. And then eventually in 15 we started building our own brewery.
Yes, that was what I wanted to get into. So you finally have your own facility to brew beer here. But not only beer here, some secret person is behind the camera doing a project at that brewery as well.
Yeah, let's not talk about
Let's
that.
not talk about that.
No.
It's like all this weird beer in barrels and all that.
It's infected beer.
Yeah, too much effort. And infected beer, we don't like it. No. But we're drinking one of your beers right now, and well, you just gave me this, so what is this?
And this one will be the Hopsap.
Hopsap. Okay.
It's our session IPA. We make 1 or 2 batches every summer, and then when it's out, it's out.
So just like a summer easygoing session IPA.
Yeah, then we keep it in the tank because this is really slow in the summer for many microbreweries. So we can actually afford to keep a tank beer. Tak Morten, dit svin. We can actually afford to have like a beer in the tank for like a month and just take out a cake once in a while. And fill that to the customer's demands.
To keep it fresh.
To keep it fresh, yeah.
So what are the hops in this?
This one would be in the kettle. It's mosaic and citron. Then in the dry hopping it's Simcoe and citron. To get like the citrus but also the dankness I really love in an IPA.
That's one of the things I really love in an IPA because the trend right now is all the haze. But I love it when you get one of those where you get that big dankness.
Yeah.
And you don't see it all the time anymore. A lot of it's very juicy, but one of the things I really love in IPA is the dankness. And I also want to do a little like nostalgia thing. When I started this whole charade way back in the day, one of the first IPAs I raved about was Hopfix.
Yeah. Very
when you
school.
brewed it, was that brewed at Brewdog first, right?
No, the original recipe is actually
in the big bottles.
Just in big bottles. Before that it was Ølfabrikken OIPA.
Ah, right.
It's basically the same recipe, which I stole from Con in Colorado here at the Rye IPA. I started homebrewing back in the 90s, and it's basically the same recipe. I lowered the alcohol and up the dry hopping. It's basically the same recipe.
You still make this one as well.
Oh yeah.
It's one that, I haven't had that in a while, but it's still the exact same, or did you change it a bit?
We changed it a bit. As I said, we lowered the alcohol a little bit. It used to be 7.5, now 6.5. And then we put a lot more dry hopping into it because that's what people like these days. And they lowered the bitterness as well. It used to be almost like 90 IBUs. But these days they're more around 60, 70. It's still really bitter.
Yeah. And I guess very bitter for a lot of people nowadays.
Yeah.
But I still really like a bitter West Coast style IPA a lot. But it's you don't see it too often, which I think is a bit of a shame. But yeah, so this is more or less what kind of session IPA to the bitter end. How?
Well, I decided to invent the extremely stupid term of Imperial session IPA.
Imperial session.
But I mean, we hopped it like we do it like an Imperial IPA, but kept down to 5%. So it has like a lot of bitterness, a lot of like long aftertaste.
Long, like resiny, like the classic IPA flavor.
Yeah.
Let me give it a smell. Dank and resiny. This takes me kind of back to what I associate with the IPAs is like, well, the West Coast, like the San Diego IPAs. Like big resiny bitter backbone, it smells like dankness. Cheers. Oh yeah, there you go. Bitterness still exists.
Yeah.
That's actually really nice. Really refreshing, very easy drinkable, but it's also not too bitter. I think it's a restrained bitterness.
It's balanced. We mash it at 71 degrees.
Oh, that's very high.
Very, very high. You get lots of dextrins to balance out the bitterness.
Yeah.
The finishes are like almost a 4 Play-Doh.
Oh, that's also very high. How much is it starting?
It's starting at remember 14 Play-Doh.
But it also leaves a lot of body. It's actually quite chewy and creamy.
Yeah.
And then you have that like dry, resiny aftertaste, dankness. I'm getting like grassy hops as well a little bit. And, like
it's the dry hop and the Simcoe.
It's really refreshing to have this because I don't think I've had a bitter IPA all day. Everything has been juicy. But it's very nice. It takes me back. We had some interesting times when you released beers in Aalborg.
Yeah.
Way back in the day at the Ølkonsortium, remember?
Yeah, trying to, and also brewing at the Schwigårds.
Yeah.
Trying to work that Casper Shoot system to do IPAs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a system made for lagers, but it turned out pretty good. I mean, that's where we did a lot of like the Fat Cats and all those.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember Hopsap as well, which is a great reference to an old Danish monster movie, right?
Yeah, a horrible movie by the way.
I never watched it.
I shouldn't.
Okay.
Can't recommend it.
I should. Just as I should. Or the secret camel woman, who's not involved with the brewery making beer at all. So it's really nice, Christian. It's also, as I said, it's nice to have something like this, like something bitter again. But what are the other things you're brewing at the festival?
Well, one of the beers we're making for this festival alone is a beer with you say like ants from Holland. Like little,
ants?
Yeah, like little red ants.
Are you serious?
In Holland there's some like large red ants, which if you chew them, they taste like rhubarb and citrus. And they're really nice and using in the beer.
And you're pouring that here tomorrow, or?
It's tomorrow, yeah.
I need to try that.
It's called Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2. We had the first one on last year.
That's awesome. It's actually funny you mentioned that because one of my old brewmasters found out that apparently in grasshoppers there's vanillin.
Yeah.
So you could actually give vanilla flavor with grasshoppers if you wanted to.
Insects is the new black.
Yeah, it's the new thing. People want us to eat insects instead of beef, but I don't think I could lay off a good steak.
No, but it's not an either or. It's an all and an ant.
And an ant. And an ant. Well, that was bad.
Okay.
But this is very nice, very refreshing. It's very nice to just have a chat again. It's been a while. And we see each other at beer festivals and whatnot.
All the time.
All the time, but it's about time. This is the first time I get you on camera, I think, isn't it?
It is actually.
It took 10 years.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I'm willing to wait another 10 years.
No, we're not gonna wait another 10 years. I also need to come visit you guys in Bornholm.
Oh,
Because
sure.
I haven't been. I've never been to Bornholm. So.
What? The
And
only Dane in the only Dane who never been to Bornholm.
We never had that school trip that all Danes have.
Oh,
going to
shit.
Bornholm.
Oh, well, you've been missing out. We opened our tap room like 2 months ago.
Yeah, I think
12 taps, all bit of pallets, super primitive, right on the harbor.
that sounds fantastic.
It is fantastic.
And have solo gudhjem.
We don't serve any food, but if you bring your own food, you're more
But you
than
can make it
welcome.
yourself. It's a very Danish thing. Pickled herring, right? With
Smoked herring.
Smoked herring with an egg yolk.
Raw egg and radishes and a bit of chives.
Doesn't actually sound like a bad combo with something like this.
It would be amazing.
The bitterness would really cut through all that smoke.
Yeah, and the fat.
And the fat as well. But this is very nice. It's very nice, as I said, having some nice and bitter and refreshing IPA. And so, yeah, I really enjoy it, man, Christian. It's great to see you again and hanging out and drinking some beer. Thanks a ton for being in the video. If you guys don't already know beer here, which you should, it's Danish beer history pretty much by now. Check them out. And you come to you guys brewery and tap room. Check it out 100. You guys should. So, thanks a ton for being in the video.
Talk to you.
Cheers, man. It's great to hang out. Cheers.
Thank you for watching.